Yes, this is the Herald newspaper. No, hey, wait a minute. You don't understand. I'm not a reporter. Mr. McClear, well, he should be back soon, I hope. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Oh, okay. Resume for New York and D.C.-based photographers in tomorrow's Courier pouch. Expect answer within a week. Yeah, I got it. I'll make sure he gets it.
Hey, what are you doing with that?
Oh, I'm, sorry.
Give me that. These are private files. You don't have any right going through this stuff.
I thought a newspaper was public trust. I have every right.
Listen, lady, your rights end on the printed page. If you want more information, I suggest you go to a public library.
Well, I looked at that article. That's why I
The
wanted
Sarah
to...
Whiting murder? Oh, I get it now. Well, you guys just don't stop, do you? What are you, with one of those trashy supermarket tabloids? Whiting?
Sarah was my daughter. Oh, hi, I'm glad you're back.
Where are you off to?
Oh, I've got to run to the doctor's to pick up Granddad, thanks.
I thought you were going to call Jo and let her take care of that.
Well, I did phone her, but nobody was home.
We have a great deal of work to do. We have the new contract negotiations that have to be gone over. That's why I'm here this afternoon.
I know. Believe me, it'll keep till tomorrow.
You can't let all of this slide. You cannot shelve Turner Instruments the way you've shelved the TV station.
What do you mean, shelve the TV station?
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not accusing you of being negligent.
Exactly what are you accusing me of, Lloyd?
I'm not accusing you of anything. It's just... You need more time. You've got too many things to do. If you sold your interest in Channel 6, then you would have more time for TI, for your family. That includes Stu.
I know, and I told you that I would seriously consider selling my interest, but I haven't reached a decision.
Sorry, the door was open and I heard voices.
Hello, Estelle.
Hello.
I really have to be running,
Oh,
Lloyd.
please don't leave on my account,
I
Liza.
have an errand to run. If you'll excuse me.
Trouble in paradise?
Well, I don't think that's any of your business, Estelle.
Darling, until I get my settlement, everything's my business.
Your settlement. Tell me, does the phrase, when hell freezes over, have any meaning for you?
No. Oh, only that you've obviously forgotten our New Year's deadline. Your time's run out, Lloyd.
You seem to have forgotten our little conversation of the other day, and I thought I made myself so clear. There's not going to be a new settlement.
There is, and on my terms.
Oh, really? You've decided to take me to court, then? Be my guest. It'll be years before you get a judgment. I'll see to that.
No doubt you will.
And there is no guarantee that you will win.
Oh, come on now, Lloyd. A woman emotionally deserted by her husband when she most needed him. Her children manipulated by him, even to the point of being told that their mother was dead.
Shouldn't we have violins in the background? Save this for the jury.
It's funny you should say that. That's exactly what I intend to do.
Good. Then this meeting is over, and I will see you in court.
Who said anything about court? I agree. The legal process is far too lengthy. Besides, it lacks the entertainment value I have in mind.
And just what do you have in mind?
I do believe I've rather piqued your interest, darling. As I must say, Bella Garaudi rather piqued mine when he proposed the series of interviews.
Interviews? What interviews?
How ironic that they may be shown on your new wife's television station.
What are you talking
It's
about?
going to make quite a saga, isn't it? The story of how we met and fell in love, how you twisted that love.
A little blackmail, huh?
You know, it's a different story now, isn't it? When the jury could be thousands or millions of interested viewers.
You seem to have forgotten your own past, Estelle. As I recall, there's more than a little mud clinging to the hem of your reputation.
Sticks and stones, Lloyd. Who has more to lose, Lloyd? A woman who's been dead all these years, or a man who spent the time building his career and a good name?
Is anybody home?
Ah, perfect time.
In here, sweetheart, right here.
You'll never believe what happened in school today. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you had company.
Hello, Tia.
It's all right. Estelle was just leaving.
Just when the very person I came to talk to walked in.
You're Joe Turner's daughter.
I tried telling you,
But I kept interrupting, yeah. Listen, I'm sorry. What can I say? A reporter's files are kind of sacred, you know.
I understand. Listen, there are two names up here, Adamson and McCleary. Which one are you?
Hogan? Yeah, I'm McCleary, Sonny Adamson, and she's my partner.
Sonny. Oh.
Listen, Mrs. Whiting, I'm awfully sorry about your daughter's
Well,
death.
thank you very much, Mr. McCleary. But I'd like to ask you a few questions about my daughter's death.
Okay. I'm not sure what I can tell you.
You're the top investigative reporter for the Herald, right?
Yeah, sometimes more successful than others.
You work under a byline?
Yeah.
All the accounts I've been able to look up seem to be very straightforward.
Well, that's probably because they were written by a stringer taking his facts from police files. Not unusual in a case like this.
Well, I mean, have you done some kind of a follow-up?
But me, personally? No, I didn't see any need to. I agreed with the police report that Hibbard was a murderer. It seems like an open and shut case.
Yeah, but your brother doesn't think so.
Who, Cagney?
Yes, he seems to think that the police are ignoring some facts that just don't fit in.
Listen, Mrs. Whiting.
Patty.
Patty. Cagney means well, but he's sort of an over-eager rookie, and he's a little too personally involved in this case.
Well, Mr. McCleary, sometimes that can help, but I do think that we need an impartial viewpoint at this point. So I would like you to nose around a little bit for me.
Me?
Yeah, I'd like you to ask a few questions.
Look, I know that this has been very painful for you, and it must be hard to
Mr. McCleary,
accept that the police have...
Please. I adopted Sarah when she was 11 years old. Up until then, no one seemed to care. I did care, and I still do care, and I don't think the police are working hard enough. I would like you to help me.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to Cagney.
That's all I can ask.
But I'm not promising you anything.
Okay, so when do we start?
We?
Well, yes, you don't expect me to sit around while you do all the work.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'm not putting anyone else in danger here.
Danger, so you do think the police are overlooking something?
Now, I didn't say that. It's just that I work by myself.
Mr. McCleary, the police have already brushed aside my daughter's case. I'm not going to about to let that happen again.
Now, you don't know that that's what happened.
But I do know that there are a lot of questions that haven't been answered.
Look, reporters have to work with facts and accept them, even if they don't get the answers they want.
You don't believe me. My daughter is dead, and no one seems to care. And now you're telling me that you're not going to help
Hey,
me.
now, don't start putting words in my mouth.
Hey, what's going on here? I gather you two have met.
I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. McCleary. I seem to have made a mistake.
Wait a minute.
No matter what you may think, there are still some questions that are not answered. And yes, your brother may be an overeager rookie who happens to be personally involved, but I'm going to take help wherever I can get it.
I didn't say that I wouldn't help.
No, but I'm supposed to keep my distance and not interfere. Well, I'm sorry, I can't do that. We'll see you at home, Mom.
Got a stubborn streak in her, doesn't she?
Yeah, always has had. Sarah's death was a terrible shock to her. She's looking for answers. We all are.
And I'll help, but on my own. I don't want to get anyone else involved in this.
Involved in what? Is there something you're not telling us?
Believe me, Joe, this has nothing to do with Sarah's murder.
But you
You're just going to have to
said...
leave it at that, Joe. I can't say anymore.
I
Hi, Joe. Am I interrupting something?
No, I gather there's nothing to interrupt.
Joe.
Thanks for your time, Hogan.
Joe, I promise. I'll be in touch if I uncover anything.
Well, I can't ask for more than that. See you, Sonny.
Bye. What's that all about?
Hmm?
Well, unless I miss my guess, there seems to be a certain amount of tension in the air around here.
Well, Joe had some questions that she wanted me to check out. I'll be back in a little while.
Well, why don't I come with you?
No! I told you, I gotta work by myself for a while.
All right, now look, honey, I'm not taking sides, but Lloyd is right. I'm not a baby. Now, you have more important things to look after than to worry about me.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Oh, honey.
Besides that, the doctor says your arm isn't healing as rapidly as it should.
Oh, come on. He's just grandstanding. With you and Gary on his side, I wouldn't put it past him to put me in traction.
Speaking of which, Gary called me last night.
Oh? He still wants me to come down to Florida, huh?
Might not be such a bad idea. All that warm weather.
Yeah, where my grandson, the doctor, can look after me.
Couldn't hurt.
Now, look, honey, you're worrying again.
I tell you, if I had you around more often, I would really pamper you.
I don't know, maybe it might not be a bad idea to get me out from underfoot for a while.
I hope you're joking when you say that. But Granddad, I don't know what I would have done without you these past few weeks.
Maybe something entirely different.
What's that supposed to mean?
Liza, honey, are you happy? Married to Lloyd?
I love Lloyd in my own way.
That doesn't answer my question. Liza, people have to know why they're married, what they have together. It's more than just love.
That takes time, Granddad.
And that's been in short supply lately.
Well, Lloyd and I have been very busy with TI and with some of our other investments.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, honey, so long as you don't use that as an excuse to hide behind.
You know, you may be right. Maybe that's why Lloyd wants me to sell the TV station.
Well, that's between you two. But if it gives you time to find out what your relationship with Lloyd is all about, then by all means, honey, you do that.
You wanted to see me?
Your mother just dropped by to wish you a Happy New Year, didn't you, Estelle?
Thank you, Lloyd. But first, I want to know why you were so excited when you came rushing in here just now.
Oh, it was just something to do with school.
Something to do with Peter and the Wolf?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your music. Prokofiev's always been one of my favorite
Dad,
composers.
they asked me to read the narrative in the school concert this year.
That's
Teresa,
splendid. When's the big day?
It's next Saturday night, but it's by invitation only, so I need to know if you and Liza can come.
You just try and keep us away.
Oh, I love you so much, Daddy. I think I'd better go rehearse. It was nice to see you again. I hope you have a very happy New Year.
Same to you, darling. Teresa, I have the most wonderful tape of Andre Previn conducting Peter and the Wolf. I think it's for the London Philharmonic. Would you like to hear it?
Well, thank you,
sometime?
but I think I'd better just rehearse with the school orchestra. You know.
Congratulations again to you.
Thank you, Daddy.
She loves you very much, Lloyd. I can see it in her eyes.
It's taken her a long time to rebuild her life. You wouldn't be heartless enough to take that all away from her, would you?
You're right, Lloyd. However, destroying you in her eyes is another story. Or should I say, interview.
Yes, you would do that to her, wouldn't you?
For her, darling. In a minute, and with pleasure.
Get out of my house.
The interviews begin in a few days. How revealing they become is entirely up to you.
penny for your thoughts?
You scared me half to death.
Sorry.
More a wish than a thought anyway, and now it's come true. You're home. How is Stu?
He's mending. Not quickly enough for the doctors, however. Gary's really after him to come down to Florida for a vacation.
Well, he's got a decision to make then, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He helped me with a decision this afternoon.
No, what was that?
I've decided we need more time together.
Nothing I'd like better, but with business the way it is...
I decided to sell the station.
Well, what a nice way to start the new year.
I thought you'd like that.
You know, we are overdue for a honeymoon, wouldn't you say? Why don't we go away?
Go away.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
How about a quick trip to just about everywhere? I love you, Mrs. Kendall.
Did you have any luck? Jo seemed pretty upset when she was here earlier. Did you have any luck helping her out? Hogan, what's going on?
Nothing.
Don't tell me nothing. When I found you this morning, you were obviously very upset.
Sonny, it's personal.
Right. Well, there's personal, and then there's personal, partner. Are you trying to tell me you don't want to work with me anymore?
It's not that I don't want to.
Then what is it? Are you trying to tell me that you can't? This has something to do with the man who was here last night, doesn't it?
I don't know why I bother to lock the door anymore.
To keep out the undesirables.
Works beautifully in the hallway. They're always in here.
Ah, yes. How is your ex-husband, Signor Kendall?
That's none of your business.
And Hogan McCleary? Believe me, Signora Kendall, that is none of your business.
My relationship with Mr. McCleary has nothing to do with you.
Don't lie to me! That man is frightened. He even sweats in the cold.
How lucky for him, then, that he's not in San Marcos. The heat would probably kill him this time of year.
Don't try to be so clever, Signora Kendall.
You know, I heard rumors in San Marcos about a man that you loathed. A man you put a bounty on. Was Hogan...
That is none of your affair.
My goodness, he must have cut deep into your graft and corruption.
No. Money is what you and I have between us.
And with Hogan?
With McCleary, it is blood.
I really just think we should talk to Stephanie before we do anything.
By all means, I just want to keep Garvey informed so he can, well, keep an eye out for potential buyers in case Stephanie, either for lack of money or lack of desire, can't take control of the station.
I just don't want to go behind her back, that's all.
You leave it to me. I'm going to be the soul of tact. Diplomatic is what they called him. Hello, Garvey. This is Lloyd Kendall calling. Yes, I wanted to tell you that Liza has decided to sell her share of Channel 6.
That is good news, Lloyd. You're going to talk to this Mr. Garvey to keep up appearances, I trust?
Well, naturally. But I did want to get in touch with you first. Of course, we will be making an offer to Stephanie Wyatt.
Of course. But unfortunately, she won't be able to accept.
Yes, I thought you might see it that way. Well, I'll be in touch. Thank you. You're not going to regret this.
Ah, well. Things are progressing very nicely. And now for you, Mr. McCleary.
What man? I don't know what you're talking about.
I am talking about a dark-haired man with a beard, a Latin. I followed him out into the street, but he ducked into a limo, and then I came up to find you, but you were gone.
Did he see you?
No, but I got a good look at him and the limo. It shouldn't be too difficult to trace.
No, Sonny. You leave it alone.
Do you want to tell me about him? Or maybe the police might be interested.
Well, what are they gonna do? Offer me around-the-clock bodyguards?
Bodyguards? Will you please tell me what's going on?
His name is Rivera. He's from San Marcos. He wants me dead.
Why? What did you do to him?
No, Sonny. No more partners on this.
You're really serious about
Look,
this,
I'll
aren't
be
you?
okay. As long as I stay in the office or in public places like Bigelow's. But I can't afford to have you with me anymore. Not on stories, not in the car.
Crazy. Why can't we just tell the police and have them pick the guy up?
For what? For loitering? And if I know Rivera, he's got diplomatic immunity. What I don't understand is that he's been here for a while. If he wanted me killed, he could have done it before.
Then why hasn't he?
I don't know, Sonny. I don't know.